Hi, I'm Marty Nemko on Gin Rummy. My wife and I have kept score of our Gin Rummy games for the past 47 years. I'm up around $500. Of course, no money will actually exchange hands, just a way of keeping score. I thought I would share some thoughts on the game. I'm going to mainly share tactics, but end with something more important, even if you never pick up a playing card in your life. Okay, here are tactics. I figured I would share the things I've learned in the past couple years that have improved my game. Kind of advanced tips, I would guess. Play riskier early. For example, when less the first quarter of the deck has been played, I'll risk throwing a card that I have no clue whether she needs it or not. I mitigate that risk by throwing low cards early. If she happens to need it, she will have reduced by fewer points than if I had thrown a 10-pointer. Know my opponent's style. For example, I know my wife will often pick up a card, not just if it makes a meld, but if it creates good opportunity. For example, if she has the 6 of hearts and 7 of spades, she might pick up the 6 of spades. That makes me especially cautious in throwing her cards in that area, the 5s or the 8s. I learn most about her playing style when she lays down her cards after the hand's over. Sometimes I can see why she picked up a card, or she might explain why. When she picks up a card and discards one of the same or an adjacent one, I get some idea of what she needed it for. For example, if she picked up the Jack of Hearts and then discarded the Queen of Diamonds, chances are she picked up the Jack for a run of hearts rather than for 3 jacks. She likely had the combination of the Queen of Hearts, King of Hearts, and Queen of Diamonds. So, when she picked up the Jack of Hearts, she'd want to get rid of the Queen of Diamonds. Not only is that a 10-pointer, but because she has the Queen of Hearts in her hand, I'd be unlikely to need it for a meld of queens. Play independent of the score. I don't knock prematurely just because it would enable me to win a game. Rather, I try to milk the most points from every hand. For example, if I have 197 points in a game and the game's 200, and my hand has lots of opportunities for gin, even if I could knock, I'd probably go for gin. Even if I could have won with the knock, the amount of money for winning the game isn't so much more that it's worth giving up the good chance of getting much more money for the points I would get if I got gin. More important than any tactics, I believe, is my philosophy of winning and losing. I try my best and prefer winning, but unless I'm on a long losing streak and feel frustrated, I don't care much. I'd rather see the games close, with me winning by a smidgen rather than a blowout. That creates greater net pleasure for the two of us. And I apologize when I win a hand so quickly that it was mainly luck. I like to think that such an approach to competition applies to pursuits far beyond playing cards. In any event, that's on Gin Rummy. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel, and certainly would welcome you taking a look at any of my 34 books. The one most relevant to this may be How to Do Life, but all 34 are on Amazon. Just go there, search on my name, Marty Nemko, Nemko, and you will find more than you can stomach. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.